Alright guys, so let's start off by using my Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer and my Benefits Cosmetics Matte Rescue Primer. I'm mixing those two together. I absolutely love this concoction because it allows the Becca to be able to be smoothing over my skin versus patting it in alone. Snack break!
A few moments later.
Now I'm going to take my Coty Airspun powder and I'm going to press that in over my face, my entire face basically, but really focus in all the areas where I am the oiliest at, which is around my nose, a little bit on my cheeks, on my chin, my nose, and on my forehead. Now I'm going to take my Bobbi Brown Longwear foundation. This foundation has been doing me wonders. I love this foundation. This is probably one of my new absolute favorite oily girl foundations. I just, oh my god, it gets even better the more you wear it, like as the day goes on. So I definitely recommend this foundation. Now I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundation in the shade Espresso, and I'm going to place that into the hollows of my cheek, down the sides of my nose, a little bit above my cupid's bow, and I did off camera take a little bit around my forehead, even though I have all my little baby hairs out and stuff. Now I'm going to take the shade Almond, also from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to place that very close to the sides of my nose, and I'm going to use that underneath my eyes to highlight. I'm also going to take it down the center of my nose, some on my forehead, and a little bit on my chin. Oh, and a little bit above my cupid's bow. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this Kryolan concealer wheel. I'm going to take those two shades and I'm going to place that over top of the almond underneath my eyes, because I do want to kind of brighten up my eyes as well. Now I'm going to take my Black Beauty blender and I am going to use the butt of it and blend out my contour areas first. And then I am going to take the pointy side and I am going to blend out my highlighted areas. And I'm definitely making sure that I take my time when it comes to blending out around my eyes, because I want it nice and smooth and I want everything all blended in very well, not leaving any harsh lines anywhere. So definitely take your time. And if you're getting like small areas, just take your fingers and pinch your beauty blender and you can get into those little small crevices, small areas. Now I'm going to take my Cogendo powder, which I am almost out of, and I'm about to be so sad because it's $40, but it's so worth it. And I'm going to take that and press that into my under eye area, above my forehead and down the center of my nose, and on my chin area. For a more natural look, I have been pressing in my powders versus, you know, just letting them bake. So that's why you don't see me baking too much. Now I'm just taking that same powder and I'm placing it very close to my contour areas around my nose, letting that bake onto the sides of my nose, because now I'm going to place this Black Radiance Warm Hazelnut around the sides of my nose to further contour or sharpen up my contours on my nose. Now I'm going to take Copper Brown. It's a contour refill by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to take that to first bronze up my face. And now I'm going to take a little bit of the Carob shade, which is like one of their darkest shades, and I'm going to use that to further contour my face. I just want to really accentuate a shadow into the hollows of my cheeks, and it just sucks in my cheekbones for me. And I take whatever's left and kind of just blend it underneath my jawbone. Now I'm going to take this Pro Matte powder from L'Oreal, and I'm going to use this just like I use my, not my Anastasia, but my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and I'm just going to press this all over my face in the areas where I didn't highlight and contour at, or where my highlight meets my contour at as well. But generally, I just place it all over. Now I'm going to take that same powder and I'm going to just basically blend away all of that translucent powder that I had on my nose and on the sides of my nose. Yes, you know, y'all girl feels it. Now I'm going to take this Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray, and I'm going to spray that all over my face so I take away that powdery look. Or even if it just looks cakey, it just helps to take away that powdery or cakey look. Now I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape and I am going to blend it all over my eyelids to use as a base for my eyeshadow to stick. Now I'm going to take that first shade and I'm going to use that as my transition color. Now I'm going to press in this darker, deeper brown into my eyes. And as you can see, like I'm really pressing it in and then building it up to get this very opaque brown shade. Now I'm going to take that light orange shade from the palette and blend it up against that first shadow. Now I'm going to take this even darker brown and I'm going to press it into the inner corners of my eye and the outer corner of my eye and just kind of build that up. So we're going for a spotted eyelid or a halo lid or whatever you want to call it, but I'm just going to blend that on both the inside and outside and marry them in the crease of my eye. And with a clean brush, I'm just blending at the edges. And then I wanted to go back with that deeper rusty orange shade and blend right against those colors again because I wanted a little bit more warmth in my transition area. Now I'm going to take this coppery shade and I'm going to press that against that center part that I left open, and then I'm going to take the edge of the brush and just kind of do windshield wiper motions so that I kind of cut my crease slightly, and I made sure that I pressed it into my crease area, and then I just go back and I build that color up. Now I'm going to take this little shimmery champagne color and place it directly in the center of that shadow as well. It even creates an even more halo effect around the eye. And I take the same shadow and place that into my tear duct area. Then I go back to those shadows that I used on the lid, placing the brown shadow first underneath my lower lash line, and then I take the orangey shadow as well and blend it underneath that to blend out the edges. Now I'm going to take Urban Decay's Perversion pencil, and I just freaking poked myself in the eye with my mascara, but the Urban Decay pencil is Perversion, and it's like a super black liner. Now I'm taking Black Luxury Beauty lashes in the number 14. These lashes are $6. These are mink lashes. Get at the plug, okay, you guys? Now I'm taking Rum Matchsticks from Fenty. My mouth is so watery right now. And I'm going to take a Real Techniques setting brush to apply this. This is my favorite way to apply this, because other than that, these matchsticks are very kind of drying, so it's kind of hard to kind of swipe it against my face and then blend it out. So I'd rather just take a brush and just apply it that way. And I'm placing that in all the areas I would highlight, which is my cheekbones, my top of my or tip of my nose, above my cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin as well. And you can definitely build this up to the opacity that you want. Now I was just like, let's just, you know, get this popping even more. So now I'm gonna take Me Money Hustler Baby by Fenty Beauty as well, and Jeez Louise, like look at that. Like this gets it popping even more. So I absolutely love that combo of matchsticks and Me Money Hustle Baby. It's like a duo highlighter that she has, and I'm just going to place that over top of that rum matchsticks, and basically this area where I am placing it right now. Feeling the look, feeling the look. So let's get a red lip, because we're gonna go for a bolder look for Valentine's Day this time. And I'm taking LA Splash's Ursula liquid lipstick. You guys can find my code down below so that you can get a discount on all of LA Splash's site. But again, this is called Ursula, inspired by the Disney character Ursula in The Little Mermaid. This is the finished look, you guys. My fam wanted to join me in. My little girl was basically in almost every clip. Now I'm going to give you a different kind of look to it, and I'm just going to add Gloss Bomb by Fenty, and you guys can do matte or glossy. Tell me down below which one you like, the glossy look or do you like the matte look. Let me know down below. And here is Heaven. Like I said, she wanted to be in the video so bad, so I just let all the clips stay in. And again, that's the Fam Bam. Yeah, so if you like the look, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in
A few moments later.